From the king who gave the world its first charter of human rights, to the woman who became one of its greatest poets, Iran's history is filled with iconic names. We may be familiar with them, but we might not know their true stories. In this video, we'll take a journey into the lives of 10 figures whose decisions and actions shape the Iran of today. Stay with us to see which of these stories resonates with you the most. Before we begin, a quick note. This list isn't ranked by power or chronology. Instead, we're celebrating the diversity of influence. We begin our journey in the heart of antiquity, with a man whose name is synonymous with justice and humanity, Cyrus the Great. He was the founder of the Achaemenid Empire, but his global fame extends far beyond his conquests. After conquering Babylon, Cyrus issued a proclamation, now known as the Cyrus Cylinder, which many regard as a powerful symbol of tolerance and justice. Though historians debate whether it was originally a Mesopotamian legitimacy inscription rather than a rights charter, this decree emphasizing religious freedom and respect for diverse cultures introduced the world to the image of a wise and benevolent ruler whose legacy endures to this day. After Cyrus, the empire fell into the hands of an unparalleled administrator and organizer, Darius the Great. It was he who brought the vast Achaemenid territory to its peak of glory and order. By dividing the empire into administrative units called satrapies, he established an advanced management system. He revolutionized communications by building the royal road, established a regular tax system, and for the first time, minted a unified gold coin known as the Daric, which brought significant prosperity to the empire. His actions laid the foundations of an organized, modern state. From the world of kings, we step into the realm of poetry. The sage, Abul Qasim Ferdowsi, is a poet who played a vital role in preserving the Persian language and identity. In an era when the language faced immense challenges, Ferdowsi dedicated 30 years of his life to composing the Shahnameh, or the Book of Kings. This masterpiece is not just a collection of myths and heroic tales. It is considered the cultural cornerstone of Iran. With his epic, Ferdowsi breathed new life into the Persian language and built a bridge between a glorious past and Iran's cultural future. During the golden age of Iranian Islamic civilization, the name of one Persian polymath resonated across the world, Avicenna, or Abu Ali Sina. He was a genius who excelled in medicine, philosophy, mathematics, and astronomy. His famous book, the Canon of Medicine, was used as the primary medical textbook in Europe's most prestigious universities for centuries. Avicenna is a symbol of Iranian rationalism and thirst for knowledge. A scientist whose achievements transcended time and borders, leaving a profound impact on all human knowledge. In one of the most turbulent periods of Iranian history, a man from Azerbaijan became a symbol of resistance, Babak Khorramdin. He led a massive popular uprising against the rule of the Abbasid Caliphate, a rebellion that lasted for over 20 years. The Khorramdin movement, led by Babak, was one of the most significant and protracted efforts by Iranians to preserve their independence. After 2 decades of resistance, Babak was finally betrayed by one of his own and met his death with legendary courage, cementing his name as a national hero in Iran's history. We're halfway through our list. If you're enjoying this historical journey, support us by liking this video and subscribing to the channel so more people can get to know these history-making figures. Leaping forward several centuries, We now enter the Safavid era, an age when a powerful king brought Iran to a new peak of power and splendor, Shah Abbas the Great. Through extensive reforms of the army and by defeating foreign enemies, he restored stability and security to the country. Shah Abbas was also a great patron of arts and architecture, turning his capital, Isfahan, into one of the most beautiful cities in the world. It is said that he himself would walk in the Naqshi Jahan Square every morning, saying, "Isfahan must be half the world." His reign was an era of economic, cultural, and military flourishing that solidified Iran's position in the world. In the 18th century, during a time when Iran was plagued by internal chaos and foreign threats, a military genius rose from Khorasan, Nader Shah Afshar. With unparalleled military skill, he ended the Afghan and Ottoman occupations, restoring Iran's territorial integrity. His conquests extended as far as India, bringing back immense treasures, including the famous Koh-i-Noor diamond. Nader Shah, often called the Napoleon of Persia, restored Iran's lost power. He was a genius who revived a nation, but at the end of his life, consumed by suspicion and paranoia, he became his own worst enemy. By the 19th century, in the Qajar era, a time when Iran was falling behind the caravan of modern civilization, a reformist chancellor stepped forward with a dream of a new Iran. Mirza Taghi Khan, known as Amir Kabir. During his brief period in office, he initiated sweeping reforms, from establishing the Darul Fonun, Iran's first modern polytechnic university, and publishing the first official newspaper, to fighting administrative corruption and modernizing the army. Amir Kabir's actions were the cornerstone of Iran's modernization, immortalizing his name as a pioneer of progress. Fast forward to the dawn of the 20th century. At the beginning of this transformative era, Iran faced enormous challenges. In such conditions, Reza Shah Pahlavi came to power with the goal of building a strong, modern, and centralized state. He fundamentally changed the face of Iran by establishing a unified national army, creating key infrastructure like the Trans-Iranian Railway, and founding institutions like the University of Tehran and the National Bank of Iran. Regardless of the many debates and differing perspectives on his rule, his actions played an undeniable role in shaping the structures of the modern Iranian state. Our list concludes with a name that shines brightly in the sky of Persian poetry, Parvin Etesami, one of the most prominent and influential female poets in Iranian history. In an era when women's voices were seldom heard, Parvin used her profound and powerful poetry to critique social issues, poverty, and injustice. By cleverly using the debate, or monazera, format, she expressed deep ethical and critical concepts in a language that was both simple and deeply impactful. Parvin was not just a great poet. She was the awakened conscience of her era. These 10 figures are just a sample of the countless individuals who have shaped Iran's rich history. Knowing their stories reminds us that modern identity is rooted in great efforts and sacrifices. This is a shared heritage. If you found this historical journey valuable, please help us share this rich heritage by liking and sharing the video. By subscribing to the channel, you'll join us as we travel to a new historical period every week. And now, our question for you. If you were to add an 11th person to this list, who should it be? Rumi, Hafez, or perhaps a lesser-known but equally impactful figure? We look forward to reading your perspectives in the comments. Every comment you leave inspires our next video.